Hello seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Continuing with the moon transit series. Moon will make its move in the sign of Sagittarius in the evening of 14th of June and will continue till the afternoon of 16th. Once moon moves into Sagittarius zodiac sign, this will cross the Gandanta of the Jyeshtha and the Mula Nakshatra boundary. So this is the time when you will focus more towards your dark side. You will focus more towards your capabilities, and this is the time when you should focus towards your core strength areas, because Jupiter is actually fourth from the moon in the sign of Pisces along with Mars. This is also the time which can give you new ideas about buying a new property. Asset creation will be the theme of this transit, but you need to observe one small event. When moon moves in Sagittarius, sun is sixth from this moon. And when moon is moving from Sagittarius to Capricorn, during this moon transit, sun also transits from Taurus to Gemini. And therefore, sun for next 5 days is constantly sixth from the moon. That means the mindset will be where you are finding your own soul and your own dharma in the sixth house. So either it is a fight for the right, or it is trying to demean your own self, or it is a self-inflicted harm. You have to be very careful in this situation, because this can lead to consequences which is not favorable for the bright future. You must understand your duty, your responsibility neutrally, without any bias, and then take that as a challenge. Jupiter is going to help you. Once moon is in Sagittarius and moon is in Mula Nakshatra, Jupiter, which is in the sign of Pisces, which will aspect the 10th from the moon, therefore giving you the right environment to work. It will aspect 8th from the moon, therefore protecting the negative impact on the mind. And it also impacts 12th from the moon. So the negative areas of the moon are actually protected by Jupiter, so that you can focus more towards your dharma. 6th house is also disputes. So try to be in a situation that is more neutral, more inclusive, and more down to earth. If you observe, while moon is in Mula Nakshatra and the Purvashada Nakshatra, Ketu and Venus will influence this mind in a great way. And Venus is with Rahu in Kritika Nakshatra. In fact, during this moon transit, Venus will surpass Rahu degree-wise. This fast-moving impact of Rahu on Venus actually corrupts the energy of Shukra, and therefore you must be very sure about the cause which you have taken, about the cause which you are fighting for. There can be misleading information that can put you into a situation that you may regret later on, be it personal life, professional life. So before you take any judgment, before you take any decision in this time frame, be absolutely practical. Jupiter, I repeat, is going to help you, but this is a Piscean Jupiter, and this is Pisces Mars, which means you need to dissolve your aggression and look into the broader perspective. Look at the broader macro picture. The macro angle should be used in this time for at least next 5-6 days, rather than the micro angle. Instead of going deeper, you have to come up, zoom out, and see the entire picture. So it's more about the short-sightedness should go away, but you need to think on the long term. People who are planning to invest into market should be careful in this time. Saturn will be retrograde third from the moon, and therefore Saturn will aspect the 5th house from the Chandra. When the 5th from the Chandra is aspected, this can affect your digestion, this can affect your mood, this can affect your productivity. Laziness can come right now, or people will overwork and burn their energy too much too soon. You have to be careful on both the angle. maintaining the right balance is going to be the key in this transit. Things may make you uncomfortable. Words and sentences can pinch you or hurt you. You must choose to respond in a justified, dignified, and a spiritual manner rather than giving an impromptu reaction to the situation. Probably this is what is expected from you from the other side. So play intelligently, act in a very positive manner, and while moon is in Dhanu Rashi, your task will be to spread the power of Dharma, and Dharma means the right way to live. When moon is in Sagittarius zodiac sign, Jupiterian energy will dominate. This moon will be extremely affected by Venus and Rahu. Therefore, confusion and losing the track or even feeling lost can be the theme of this transit. In such cases, just relax, be at your home. If you are unable to understand the situation, maybe this is the time to talk to your guardian, a family member, a friend, and be in a more comfortable spot. If you are a student, you have to be alert, you have to work hard, give up the laziness, the video games, cut down on the screen time, and maybe this is the time to focus more on the studies and chant Ma Saraswati mantra. Chanting Saraswati mantra, Om Aim Saraswatyay Namah. In fact, anybody can chant this mantra. Is going to extremely help you figuring out the right way during this moon transit. Also, you observe that moon will find Saturn in the 3rd and Ketu in the 11th. So this is the time when you may feel that you are alone. You don't have any brother, you don't have any friends. And this may be the desperate need of the mind to find peace, calmness. And this is the time when you may feel that you are supposed to, or you deserve the necessary attention. But don't get driven by these factors, because while moon is in Sagittarius, it will be aspected by Rahu. When Rahu aspects the moon, sun is in the 6th house and moon constantly tries to be the enemy of the Surya. Definitely you are not closer to your Atman. This is the time to go inner, this is the time to go deeper, and this is the time to realize your own Atman, your own self. And if you don't know yourself, you won't be able to decide on important factors of life. You won't be able to figure out what's right or wrong for you. It's a good time to meditate. It's a good time to figure out your core strength, but try to understand. Do not be your enemy in this time. Rather, try to be your own friend. Don't take any step out of emotions, out of a simple reaction to emotion that can hurt you in the long run. Remember, this transit is about thinking in the long run. This transit is about thinking at the macro angle. This transit is about thinking for the next 2 days in a direction that is more guided by the light than a reaction, than a situation where you are trying to prove somebody, maybe a family member, you're trying to prove someone financially. Just hold your horses. Have patience, and you will see that you will soon be able to figure out what's right and what's wrong. Overall, this transit is a transit where you will realize your true potential, you will realize your strength, maybe some secrets will be spilled, and that may surprise you, but you will have to face the challenge, because Sagittarius is a zodiac sign of power, of strength, and it's a zodiac sign of knowledge. So you must also spend a lot of time in learning. Reading Bhagavad Gita, reading your scripture is going to be extremely helpful in this time. And in case you have an afflicted moon in your chart, in case you are deeply troubled, then chanting Durga mantra or even listening to Durga Shaptashati or listening to Narayana Kavach is going to be extremely helpful in this time. So make the best use of this transit, be more aware, and try to understand that all that glitters is not gold. We live in a Maya. We all are in this collective consciousness, and it's our duty to raise up to higher vibration and seek the light. Thank you for watching this video till this end. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting Punneits Astrology. Join me on Patreon for more such interesting stuff. And join me on Facebook and Instagram and Telegram channel for link and more updates. For consultations, please drop me an email. We'll meet you in the next video. Do not forget to subscribe. Till then, namaste.